Where do you have Ministry of Justice there? So, and again, if they overuse their power, maximum you can do is to protest or write an application to them themselves. They are the only one who can review whatever application, whatever complaint that you have. So you have to trust them. So if DPP said that Primeboy is free, Naira is free, Sam Larry is free, in the case of homicide, if you have any evidence that they are not free, then you have to write to them back to tell them, quote some side of the law, show them some evidence, then they will look into it. It is their duty, that is their job. They are the one that will tell you who is a suspect and who is not a suspect, because they are the one that prosecute. Prosecute means to take somebody to court. It is the DPP that will take you to court in criminal case. If DPP doesn't see that you have committed offense, why would they take you to court? It is criminal court is not like inquest where you bring everybody there, everybody come. In criminal court, now only who they find that there's evidence that they take there. They don't take you to court for you to go and say your own. It's not where you go and say your own. You say your own either in the police station or with the coroner inquest. Once you pass that level of coroner inquest or police, the next level is the real people that are caught, that has in hand. They are the one that is going. Others remain. They are free. Sure, you understand? That's the process. And that's why when I am here right now, you don't know what to do. All these two stupid lawyers will come now. I don't give them equal. But if one continue on molaye, they don't go check and they don't come. They don't come. And I want it to. And they will tell me, they will be telling me, what is Papariano doing here? What is Papariano doing here? Huh? Can you come up? Let's discuss it. I am trying to, you see, I am trying to like entertain you, but you, this guy is like, you stubborn small. Make a tap that Gani. Make a tap Gani far away in me. It's like you yourself, you be lawyer, be. It's like you be part of those baby lawyer. A man she share the time ni. Te ba ti fe sha me bon yen man she share ni. Loan at this time she share mo kinyin o. Mo kinyin. Mo mo ru se te se but mo kinyin. Let me try to find it. Kokoma trust me, say me I go find am. I hope so soon. Nibo lo te wa Gani far away. Sorry guys, I'm trying to pull up the case. This guy, Shadow, what was the case? What was the ruling of the court? For me to be sure that you even know what you told me to go and so I don't waste my time. What was the ruling? The case between, I'm talking about a case between anybody and the Attorney General of the state. I'm not talking about IGP. Shey you know difference between Inspector General of the police and Attorney General of the state? Do you know the difference? Shadow. So what was the ruling? Please just tell me what was the solution. What was the ruling? The court ruled that what should happen. Because me, I'm telling you that no court can reverse the advice of the Attorney General of the state. You cannot appeal to any court, not even the Supreme Court. When you can bring a case before the court, but the court will tell you their power. They will refer you back to the power vested on them. Sure you get? They will refer you back to the power vested on them. So that will be the judgment. The court cannot take that power away from them. Now, let me read this one that I have here. Chief Gani Fawehinmi versus Inspector General of Police 2022. Okay, though this is not what I'm talking about, but let's read it. By an originating summons filed by an appellant on 7 October 1999 at the Federal High Court, Lagos, he sought inter alia and order of mandamus to compel the respondents to investigate criminal allegations which he made against Governor Bola Ahmed Tinubu of Lagos State. So right now, this is a great lawyer, okay, Chief Gani Fawehinmi. So it's like Chief Gani Fawehinmi. He wanted the governor of Lagos at the time was Governor Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So he wanted Governor Bola Ahmed Tinubu to be investigated by the police, but police was looking at the the immunity that Ele Babanio, like how would you because they have a constitutional power that they have that immunity by law. Okay, so Fawehinmi apply to the courts, to the state high court, then federal high court, then to appeal court to force the police. I've talked about this thing before, that if police don't want to do this 3 seconds video, Yomi Fabiyi should write to the court asking for order of mandamus to call police, to compel the police to investigate that 3 seconds video, to get court order. We talked about this since now before. So now, the appellant is Gani Fawehinmi, and the respondent is the IGP, which is the police. Okay, so now I read. By an originating summons filed by appellant on 7 October 1999 at Federal High Court, Lagos, Gani Fawehinmi sought inter alia an order of mandamus to compel the respondent to investigate criminal allegations which he made against Governor Bola Ahmed Tinubu of Lagos State. It is unnecessary to go into the details of the said allegations or of the procedural skirmishes at the trial court, except to say that on 14 December 1999, Egbo J, who presided, dismissed the summons upon a preliminary objection raised that by virtue of Section 308 of 1999 Constitution, the governor enjoy immunity from being investigated in respect of said criminal allegations. Okay, they deny Fawehinmi, okay, in the Federal High Court, they deny him. Now let's see whether he appealed. On the view taken in respect of Section 308 of the Constitution that there was immunity against investigation, the appellant appealed to the Court of Appeal, Lagos Division. The respondent cross-appealed against the court's finding as the admissibility of certain documents, and also as to local standing of appellant to institute the action. On 5 June 2000, the Court of Appeal, in a considered judgment, concluded, 1, that although the respondent, the police, have a discretion in matters of crime investigation. They were not precluded by Section 308 of the 1999 Constitution from investigating allegations of crime committed by persons occupying the office named therein. That in the circumstances of this case, no order of mandamus compelling the respondent to investigate the allegation made against Governor Bola Ahmed Tinubu will be made. You see, that was rejected. That the appellant had a local standing to institute the action. As of Exhibit GF1, GF2, and GF3 in question, which were admitted in evidence by the trial court, the view of the court below was clearly that, being uncertified public document, they were inadmissible. The appellant has further appealed to this court. So have the respondent cross appealed. The appellant in the main appeal set down two issues for determination. Thus, whether the court of appeal was right in refusing to make an order of mandamus on the respondent when the performance of specific public duty has been clearly found established against the respondent. Respondent is the person that answered the response. That is whoever you petition. That's, in this case, is the police that was petitioned. Whether the provision of Section 4 of the Police Act 359 laws of the Federation of Nigeria 1990 allow for the exercise of discretion by the police on whether or not to investigate allegations of crime. So police even have right to investigate and not to investigate any crime. So police, they don't want to check that 3 seconds video. They have some certain power that there's nothing you can do. Voila. I don't know who writes all this law for Nigeria. Now I don't see why the whole big Nigeria with 220 million. I don't see the reason why they get comma. Because when I go check inside all these laws, man, what I see, I know they like them. Let's continue. Now let's continue. Let's see for him. The respondent formulated 2 issues as follows. 1. Whether the Court of Appeal has discretion to make an order of mandamus or to refuse it, having regard to circumstances of the case in question, and the provision of Section 308 of 1999 Constitution. Whether the respondent have discretion either to investigate or not every allegation of crime reported, and the manner and mode of carrying out their investigations, having regard to the provision of Section 4 of the Police Act 359 laws of the Federation of Section 359 of the Law of Federal Republic of Nigeria. I think the issue as formulated by the parties are the same, if only the question is discretion is taken into account. So let me see what happened here. So blah blah. So this man, where you carry me go like this? So nothing came out of here. So why did you take me to all this thing? This script is very long now. So have you learned something from me now? That no court in Nigeria has the power to reverse the decision of the Attorney General of that state.
Sorry, papariano. I think the guy is talking about the civil case. That you can launch a civil case against the AG, Attorney General.
I
was just telling him now.
This guy don't change map. No man now go grow. This guy now go grow dinka.
That's what I was just telling him.
Imagine
civil case is very from
oh
this
my God.
Talking.
I mean, what thing they do? Are you okay? We're talking about the criminal case.
I just told him now.
Is the Ministry of Justice not concerned with the criminal case of justice? Who's talking about civil case here? So you don't change mouth. You don't go browse and you don't go check which are they talk. You don't change mouth. Governor of DPP can declare Mohbad case natural. He can say Mohbad was not killed by nobody. There is nothing any power can do in Nigeria. Not even the president of Nigeria. There's nothing any power can do. They call it constitutional power. Agbára absolute power. Tí kò sí ẹ̀dá láì kankan tó lè ṣe kankan sí. Okay? Kò sí ẹ̀dá láì kankan tó lè ṣe kankan sí. Àfi ẹni yẹn nìkan, àfi DPP nìkan ló lè ronú pọ̀ wádà. Okay, maybe I have some conviction. And me, I didn't like this. I have complained against this, that maybe one day I will make an article out there challenging the National Assembly. That is, National Assembly, where those laws were made, to address those laws, to amend it. The Supreme Court, the court is there to interpret the law. What if the DPP, misuse the law? The court will only remind the DPP by reinstating the law that this is what you should do. In the light of such evidence, you should declare such person a suspect. That's how it should be. But the law, section 174 and 211 says it's an absolute power. So what I want you to do right now, just browse in your Google. If the Attorney General of the state or the DPP declares, discontinue a criminal case, declare a case, maybe natural, whatever, who else can bring that case up again? And see what they will tell you. So, me, I don't want to have high blood pressure. That's why I'm doing all this research, to know. Because Baba Mohbad and his gangs, they are sleeping. Before they will get to where we are right now, we are far, far, far ahead of them. They are still waiting for autopsy result to come. When autopsy result come, then they will know whether it was poison or maybe it was stabbing. Our kids, small children, kids everywhere, kids. And the worst part is that lawyer kankan nínú wọn tó tiẹ̀ lọ́pọlọ kó sọ pé kó wá ká address àwọn nǹkan tí mo sọ. What the paper that Sanshit wrote is waste of time. That thing that they said that Sanshit wrote to sue Lagos state government, it's joke. Eré ni wọ́n ṣe. It's joke. That paper is joke. Nobody will answer to it. You cannot get any positive answer from that. That Naira Marley, Sam Larry, and Prime is released. That is not your action. Let me tell some shit what to do. This is what you do. Get enormous evidence. Get your evidence. You cannot petition DPP, or you cannot write an ex parte application, a one-sided application that the court should not hear the Ministry of Justice conferred with the power to give Nigerian citizens justice. That ordinarily the judicial court should not listen to them, should reverse the decision made by the Attorney General of the state. Are you okay in your head? Do you guys even understand the law you guys practice in this country? Lawyer go see the way they break on a law down for now. Do we have any lawyer here? Any baby lawyer here?
Lawyer did.
I've just read it now.
Come suit.
Do you believe that even during the proceedings, he can discontinue the proceeding in court and say, okay,
DPP can even say that let everything end.
I'm telling you.
He has the full power.
I'm telling you.
Have you read it, right? Have you read it?
Yeah, I'm just reading it now. I'm reading it.
Exactly. He has the power to discontinue, to take over, to do anything.
And it's not subject to any judicial review.
Thank you very much. I like that word. Not subject to any judicial review. We have three arms of government in Nigeria.
I'm reading it now.
These are the three powers we have in Nigeria. We have the legislative, people who make the law. We have the judicial, which is the court, which interprets that law, which upheld that law. And we have the executive, which enforce the law. Like maybe the governor, maybe the Ministry of Justice, the police, soldiers, they enforce the law. They hold anybody who break the law. So what does anybody want to say? President is the head of the executive. President is under the executive branch, or the head of the executive branch. I've done all this quick research because I don't want to be left behind. So that is it, man. There's nothing there's no special thing inside.
Well, if you ask them tomorrow, say Baba is going to criminal court, Baba is still going to criminal court, and we keep saying this. You've been saying it for the past 1 year, and they keep repeating the same thing. Oh God.
When you see me sometimes say I'm waiting for them kids, I know where they wait for them for front. Iwájú tí wọ́n fẹ́ rí yẹn, èmi máa wà wájú, máa expect wọn kọ́ máa bọ̀, wọ́n máa bá mi bẹ̀. That's why I sit down in this case, looking at the nonsense they are doing. Àwọn tó tẹ̀ mọ nǹkan kan ṣe, wọn dẹ̀ fẹ́ consult àwọn tó mọ̀ ṣe. Gbogbo sandsheet tẹ lọ gbà, ṣebí àwọn file náà tó tún kọ náà ni mo tún fault níwájú yín nísìnyí. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ ní rí anybody tó wà law inclined nínú wọn kó wá sọ̀rọ̀ against wọn tí mo sọ yìí. Ẹ lọ àbí ṣebí ó dá kí bàbá tó ń pè ní shark ó dá pé it's a little bit law inclined. Ẹ lọ pé kẹ́ ìbéèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé papariano said that the attorney general can discontinue a criminal case and nothing any court can do about that. And any response to that he give to you, bring it to me and tell me where you find it. Or give me one example in Nigerian history where the judiciary has reviewed and reinstate a decision made by the Attorney General of the state.
I've just read something now. So the only exception, as you said, the only way out is people to go to the street. That's the only way. They said it has to be done on the public interest. That's the only exception. You have to consider the public interest.
Àwọn ilé wọn kì í they are too emotional as in only one as and Timba I don't invite this one make it come up now. Him go tell me say they work ma sọ pé òun ṣiṣẹ́. But tó bá ti fẹ́ ṣe kàn yẹn ó máa sọ pé wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ pé they at work. Lóhun gànjọ́ ẹ wà at work. But o lè lọ browse o lè lọ ṣe o lè lọ gbé àwọn evidence wá but you are at work. If you come up, I will drop you. Maybe if you're a troublemaker and you cannot, provide an evidence. I mean, you can even provide your evidence in the comment section. You don't have to tell me. Like me, I'm quoting law. Go and read section 174 and 211. And in the case of Benga versus the DPP, Benga laws. In the case of Ilori versus Lagos State, Ilori laws. He applied to the court. But court will remind you of the power of the DPP. Court will never reverse it. So can you mention me one case where such is reversed in Nigeria? Then you win. If you can mention such. It's something you can just Google now, bro. Don't waste my time now. We don't even need to talk to you. Just check. Can anybody reverse the Attorney General's decision? Can the Supreme Court reverse Attorney General decision? Check it there. It will tell that their decision is not subject to the review of any court. No court can review their decision. Only they themselves. Because they hate the Ministry of Justice. The court is like small to them even. Do you know what you have to what you need to be able to head the Ministry of Justice? You are ensured with the power of delivering justice to people. So nobody can come and be correcting you, tell you do like this, do like that. So for me, when I read that, okay, like I was not happy with such law. And this is the same thing in the case of Fawemi, like that guy gave us now. The Fawemi was wanted the police to investigate Bola Ahmed Tinubu when he was, I think 2022, when he was Lagos State governor. But the court said that governor has some certain immunity. They have power that if they commit, even if they do some certain things, nobody can investigate them. Can you see people that write Nigerian law? Sherry, this law that you will not see in American law, that you will not see in any country that is progressing. But in Nigeria, you are seeing people talking about immunity. Immunity, you can't investigate them. Ah, God. Me, I would love to see you. I would be happy to see that law is reversed, that DPP does not speak final or Attorney General of the states. I would love to see that is reversed. But as we stand, all my research, there's no way you can reverse that. There's no way. Ìyàwó mi tẹ́ ní báwo ni báwo lára ẹ̀? Ó pọ́jọ́ mẹ́ta. Níbo lẹ wà? The temple. Ẹ̀ lẹ mọ̀ temple of truth tẹ kọ́. Kó kíní sókè jàre. Temple of kílẹ̀.
Problem. What is your problem?
Kílẹ̀ ń ṣe níbo lẹ wà? Ẹ tàn kámẹ́rà.
For what? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? No, I'm not gonna to open.
Why not?
No,
Why?
not.
Báwo ni justice?
Pẹ̀lẹ́ dáadáa ni.
Wọ́n lè fẹ́ gba lọ́ọ̀yà. Wọ́n ní ká bá yín rí sí.
Wọ́n ní mo fẹ́ gba lọ́ọ̀yà àbí lọ́ọ̀yà fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́. Àbí a fẹ́ gba lọ́ọ̀yà.
Ẹni tó ṣàmìbọ̀ fún mi wọ́n ní tẹ́ni fẹ́ gba lọ́ọ̀yà ó fẹ́ fi ja case. So ó yé mi.
It could be the person can. It could be. I don't know how to explain it.
No matter what, ṣàṣàlàyé ṣàṣẹ anyhow.
Any lè wá through my platform. Yeah, talking some one day with Mama. No, let me start from here. You know the news that Baba Mohbad brought out. Tó sọ pé Monday ni Mohbad kú wọ́n dẹ̀ pa ni. Now, nígbà tí wọ́n gbé news yẹn síta pé Monday ni Mohbad kú, and then wọ́n pa. Ìgbà tí bàbá Mohbad, the video that I play for you, the first video tí bàbá ṣe tó ti wà Ankara kó tó di pé tó circulate tó jẹ́ kó tó di wípé everybody ń praise ẹ̀ lẹ́nu. That video tí mo play bí pé first video tó ṣe tó fi sọ pé òun gbọ́mọdé police station. I don't know, maybe you remember the video that I played that time. So pé nínú fídíò yẹn gbà tó ń lọ kò sọ pé òun dé police ọ̀pọ̀ ni wọ́n pa ọmọ. Kò rìpọ́ọ̀tì ní police ọ̀pọ̀ pé wọ́n pa, ó kàn ní ó kú ni. Wọ́n dẹ̀ pé wọn àlejò ló ń jẹ́, àwọn kan ní káwọn nídìí bóyá bíi lẹ́tà in case city. This is how wọ́n fi sọ in case city ó wọ́n má bàa disturb àwọn lójú ọ̀nà làwọn ṣe yẹ police station káwọn lè lọ gbé sí mortuary. Tọ́lọ́pàá ṣe refuse láti fún wọn ní lẹ́tà yẹn ó fi láwọn ní 3 hours. But since it was then Baba Mohbad never mentioned that pé Monday ni ọmọ òkú the 11th of September 2023, and then Mama Mohbad tẹnumọ́ 2023 ó ń tẹnumọ́ September 11 yẹn. Ó tún lọ bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ tún sọ pé n tí màmá máa sọ nínú different video bàbá ní bóyá common sense ti travel gbà náà kò mọ nǹkan tó ń sọ bóyá mistake ni. Now láti bí 18 months Joseph Ọlọ́ba ẹ̀sẹ̀ wàá rántí pé ìsọ̀dọ̀ mi ọ̀dọ̀ papariano láriwo ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ó ló ń gba afẹ́fẹ́ sára torí mi ò nídìí fún wípé láti bí 18 months Baba Mohbad ever láyé sọ̀rọ̀ jáde pé Monday ni ọmọ ń kú àbí wọ́n pa, kò sọ pé wọ́n mọ́dà rẹ̀. Mi tí rí fídíò bí ó ti sọ pé wọ́n pa òun lọ́mọ ni òun dẹ̀ fẹ́ wá ìdájọ́ tó pa. Òun tó ń sọ pé ó ní ikú ilé ló kú, and then wọ́n sọ pé nọ́ọ̀sì náà gbà fún tó gún lábẹ́rẹ́. Nọ́ọ̀sì ló gún lábẹ́rẹ́ torí tó bá fẹ́ sọ pé wọ́n pa òun lọ́mọ at least ó yẹ kó bu nọ́ọ̀sì gan so níjọ́ tí nígbà tó padà gbọ́ wípé nọ́ọ̀sì ló pa, at least ó yẹ kó pariwo síta kó tiẹ̀ sọ nípa nọ́ọ̀sì pé kán bá arrest nọ́ọ̀sì. Ká tiẹ̀ ní ojú rẹ̀ fọ́jọ́ náà ojú yẹn dípa, kò sí travel nínú ojú yẹn wọ́n ti fi gíláàsì lẹ̀, kò rí náà rí nǹkan kan ká gbà pé bóyá bèrò ṣe kò rí náà rí nọ́ọ̀sì, kò dẹni tán pè ní nọ́ọ̀sì mọ́, bọ̀ tó rágbà rẹ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ lókè ó pamọ́ kò dẹ̀ dé police kò dẹ̀ gbé àgbára ẹ̀jẹ̀ yẹn wá sísàlẹ̀ kó pariwo fún gbogbo ẹbí àtará pé àwọn tó wà ń sàlẹ̀ pé ẹ wá ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ ní nọ́ọ̀sì ló gan wọn lọ́wọ́ ni ṣé nọ́ọ̀sì tó wá gun lọ́wọ́ pàǹ tó gun pàǹ sóyè nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn náà ló tún ní ò tún lè ṣe ìdájọ́ àbí tèwo I don't understand àbí ṣé nọ́ọ̀sì náà ló tún gun lábẹ́rẹ́ tó fi di wípé ọmọ yẹn tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní bleed ọlọ́pàá ní Mohbad bleed profusely ìyá Fọláṣadé ní òun rí ẹ̀jẹ̀ tẹ́jẹ̀ pọ̀ ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ àǹtí pé báwo lẹ̀jẹ̀ ṣe pọ̀ tó báyìí àbú ẹ̀bẹ̀ náà sọ nínú ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ níjọ́ tó ń bá Wùmí àti Àyàntí sọ̀rọ̀ pé àwọn kan náà sọ pé wọ́n rẹ́ a lot of wọ́n rí ẹ̀jẹ̀ púpọ̀ pé wọ́n rí pé different people sọ pé àwọn rí ẹ̀jẹ̀